Okay, so just to say good evening and welcome, and of course to thank you all for coming and supporting our 4 Fred Talk speakers tonight. Here we have, an international, a national champion. He's represented Spain in the European Championships in a sport that we all... The first thing we think about is people sweeping up the floor, but he's here tonight.
Just sweep the floor.
He's here tonight to tell us why he sweeps the floor. And for us to understand his sport, welcome Iñigo.
Okay, thank you so much. This is a pleasure for me to be here this year. So, obviously, I will talk about curling, who knows? Okay, about this sport, when I speak to some people, there appear some frequently asked questions about this sport. So, I want to make some, to solve some questions in my case. So, in this case, the first question is, but curling, what the hell is that? I guess curling is a sport that is practiced in an ice rink. And we play making slide stones over the ice and bring them about some painted surface on the ice. It's called the houses. So this sport is played by 4 players by team, 2 teams playing one against the other, and there are 8 stones shot by each team in shifts. So the game lasts 8 or 10 ends or sets, and it lasts about 2 or 3 hours on the ice. So imagine the time it takes to play a game. Okay?
Sorry.
Another question about curling. Well, a little of story. Curling was born in Scotland, in the frozen lakes or glens in the 16th century. So think about how many years it's practiced there in the Highlands. This sport became to be more popular all around the world in the 20th century, more in Canada. It was a big development. Nowadays it's practiced for more than 1 million people in Canada. So imagine the power of this sport there. Since 1998 it became part of the Olympic events in Nagano, and the last 2 years it has become very, very popular in Asia and West Europe, like in Russia. For example, now the Olympic champions in women are Russian team. And here in Vitoria it started in 2003, and 3 years ago my club, Oricada Curling Club, started the games and the participation in the Spanish championships, and now we are 25 people playing this sport. Well, many people ask me, my house is so clean. This is the corridor of my house. This is my robot for cleaning there. I think I'm all the time sweeping the... Well, what about this? This is the broom for cleaning or sweeping. And why do we sweep? We sweep to let the stone go further and a little more straight. In this case, all the stones doesn't go straight to the house when we make the delivery. Every time it makes a curve. Part of this curve is the name of the curling. because the stone is moving, or the motion of the stone is a rotation and a curve in the path. So if, when you throw the stone, it makes a curve. When I sweep, I make the path a little longer, and a little straight. So I can avoid some obstacles in the way, and this is part of the game. Very interesting. How do we sweep? We have to make the highest pressure as we can to the floor and sweep it as fast as we can. So this is part of the show in this game. Okay. Of course, if you want to check the room, it's no problem. Right, so
Sweep the floor.
this is the ice. What happens with the ice? When you go to an ice rink, everything is with some ice dust or some snow in the surface. In our case, the ice must be really clean. Must be new ice. It cannot have any dust. It cannot have anything that can stop the stone. The surface of the stone is not completely smooth. You have some drops of water frozen over it. With those frozen drops, the stone can be moved. If not, the stone gets stuck. So it allows us to bring the stone about 45 meters away by just pushing a little. Okay? This stones is making by, the drops are made by spreading some water or sprinkling some water, and these drops are called pebble. In Spanish we also use the same words than in English, so for me this speech is a little more easy because some of the terms are commonly used. Okay? One more thing about the stones. No. Okay. How much does a stone weigh? A stone. You want to check? You want? Oh, please. Okay, for British or
Those apps,
No way.
must be
Anybody want this? Yeah.
44 pounds or 20 kilos.
That's a large one.
Yeah, it is. Thanks. Small chance.
Of course, this is the main item of the sport.
It's very interactive.
If you check the whole stone in the part of in contact with the ice, the granite is totally different to the other side. Yes. This stone is really smooth. Okay. This granite is only from one part of the world, only from one quarry in the world. There's a crack in Scotland. This is an island. It's
a good business.
Yes, it's a monopoly of the World Confederation.
Yeah.
So they manage the contract of the stones. You cannot buy this stone in a sports shop, so only can be bought by the World Confederation. You cannot buy one stone. You have to buy the whole game. You have to buy 8 stones in one color and another 8 stones in another color. So 16 stones, and the value of those 16 stones is about 9,000 euros.
That's why you have 25 years.
25 riches.
Another question, do I make the deliveries or do I sweep or what I do in my game? But every player shot 2 stones in every end. If the game lasts 8 ends, it will be 16 stones. It's 16 stones. And for example, every player has his own role. The first in the delivery is the lead. I used to be as the lead. I shot the first 2 stones and sweep the rest of stones of my partners. The second throws the third and fourth stone and sweep as well to the other players. The third shot the next 2 stones and helps the skip to manage the strategy. And the skip used to be the more important player, but because he's in charge of the last 2 stones, which are the most important in the game, because if you put the stone in the center in the last stone, you win the game. So it's obvious. But as part of this sport, the most important is the strategy to win the game. So this is in charge of the skip. This is the captain, the main brain in the game. Okay? The rest only sweep. If I deliver the stone in the center of the house, in the center of the area, it is 100 points, it's just 1 point, okay. Every stone is scored the same, scored 1 point. So a stone inside of the house is 1 point. In every end or in every set, only wins 1 team. So in this case, the red is in the closest to the center. So the score in this time is 1-0 for reds. Okay. After the second end, if this is the situation, in this case, there are 2 reds closest to the center. So the yellow one is not so has more distance to the center than the second red. So in this case, it's too near for reds. Even if yellow has 1 inside, it's too near. In this case, there are many stones in yellow color, but there's only 1 in the center, and the second is red. So in this case, even the yellow stones are more than red ones, yellow scores 1. That's 1. Okay? In this case...
How many for the red?
Sorry?
No, nothing.
Nothing for the red. Only scores 1 team. In this case, if the stone doesn't touch the house, it's 0. For both of them. Okay? Did you feel gold playing curling? No, absolutely not. You can check people playing with t-shirts. Probably inside they have some warmer clothes or some warmer t-shirts. But after some warm-up or after sweeping 2 or 3 stones, I swear that you feel really sweaty. So we don't need special clothes. If you are a beginner, like in the picture in the right side, probably you will need or you will be afraid to feel cold. But we as players in championship, we don't feel cold. And this is the last part of my speech. So, curling, why do I like curling? More in the beginning of my participation in tournaments or in championships. If you lose a game, the winner is to invite to the loser to take some drink. And this game who has a third half after the game. So in a place like this, like a bar, it's a big opportunity to take and to have some drink and start a conversation, a fair talk, the ladies. So as we say in curling, good stones and good curling.